Alright, how's it going, everyone? I'm making this video on Saturday because yesterday I was super busy, and Thursday I didn't upload a video because I had an exam and I was just very, very busy that day. So, on the week, let's see. On the week, we are down 450, which isn't bad at all. I've learned a lot from this week of trading, mostly from all my losses, which can and will be avoided and managed better next week. So let's go into the trades. On Thursday, we lost. We lost around 400. Yeah, I took a good amount of trades. So on this one, let me blow that up. So let's see. Yeah, I want to take it short. NQ broke below this point of control zone. You can see support here. Now I wanted it to act as resistance. This was at like 8:45 or 8:50 in the morning, so not the usual time I trade at, but it looked good, so I took it. I should have gotten on the pullback to the point of control zone, and then my stop would have been a little more loose, but we got stopped out by a few ticks, and then it reversed in our direction, so that's something I learned from. And you can see on ES, on that candle close on NQ, ES closed below this area of support, and it looked really good. It pulled back to that area and found resistance, and then sold back down. So I got to keep an eye out for both ES and NQ and place my trades, manage my trades based off of both, not just one. Because clearly ES, if I got in on ES around here, I'd only been in drawdown for maybe like 1 or 2 ticks. So, yeah, I could have managed that trade better. And that was an $80 loss, so not big at all. Next trade was around 140, I guess. Yes, my stop was way too tight. And that is the biggest thing that I'm going to be working on next week, is waiting until the right area for where I want to get into the trade and placing my stop at the swing low that created that push up or push lower. So I'm going to be finding a way to get my stop in an area where I feel confident in. If it goes to that area, my trade is completely done. It's completely invalid. But until that area gets hit, we're still in the trade. And of course, if there's a ton of space between where I see the trade idea play out and where the swing low was created, then I'll just adjust it, and I will try and get in to the trade down here or something, so my swing or my stop can be down here, if that makes sense. And oh yeah, so I was annoyed at that trade. Yeah. That was a $120 loss. And then this trade could have been avoided because I don't trade after 3. I was a little distracted because I was studying for my exam at that time. And I'll be honest, I got a little emotional and I wanted to make these losses back today. So at least I didn't over leverage. I only lost 200, which is good, but clearly bad. I shouldn't have taken that trade. Yes, here. So 3 o'clock was around here. That's where I took the trade. Okay, I took it at like 3 o'clock. You can see NQ bounce off of this point of control zone. ES came down. This was the value area high of the day. Rejected that, went up, and then came back down, got a nice wick rejection. NQ, yep, came down and rejected that area again of the point of control zone. We got to push up. I mean, it doesn't look like a bad trade, but the way I don't know, the way I managed it, I just know I don't take trades after 3, you know, so could have been avoided. But honestly, looking back on it, it doesn't look too bad. So I guess I'm not too angry about that. That was a $200 loss, and so that was Thursday. Those 3 trades amounting to 400. And then yesterday I took 3 trades. So we came down. We bounced off this point of control zone. Went up. I can't see where ES was around here. Oh, wait, no, this is where I got in. Yeah. Okay. So ES, you can see ES got a big push up. And yeah, and that's where I got in. Got on the pullback. And then this is where I need to manage my trades because I got in a good area on the pullback to the point of control zone, and I should have had my stop at least down here. So you can see price came all the way down here while I was in the trade, and then after this candle closed below these point of control zones, I got out of it just to limit my losses. And I think my stop was previously like down around here. Oh wait, no, I did have my stop down here. Okay, so sorry, I was just getting confused. So I did have my stop down here. I got in up here, and then the reason why I closed was because this 3-minute candle closed below this point of control zone. But then you can see it rallied immediately after I got out. But here, this is where I can use both while managing my trades. ES came down, found support at this level, and you can see those rejections. So even if we close down here, you can still wait for confirmation of ES breaking down before getting out. So yeah, I could have stayed in that trade. And then I actually did get back in after we rallied back up, and then I took a small scalp up to here. And then this trade, we got a big push up, and that was just when ES kept pushing up. and then I got in on NQ on the pullback. I probably should have gone in at this level, but it's whatever. And then I had my stop under this point of control zone because I didn't want it to go all the way back down. And I guess I could have had my stop down here. But whatever. And then we rallied up, and I took partial profits at this level, and we rejected immediately, and then I got stopped out around break even or around this level with my I think I was in 4 contracts. And then I think I took 2 off here. So yep. And this trade I was in 5 contracts. Yeah, so I was in 5 contracts on the loss, and then because I was getting right back in, I decided to cut my sizing. So I think I was in with 3 contracts here on the scalp, so I didn't make back all the profits, or all the losses, but then we made back everything from here, and it is basically a break-even day. So yeah, that was it. Yeah, we were up $20 yesterday. So a lot to learn from. I've done a lot of journaling and introspection, and I think next week is gonna be pretty good. We'll see. I'm not looking to have a specific number or goal in mind. Well, the only goal I have is to follow my rules. So if we can do that, it's a good week.